passage in A Course in Miracles I was reading this morning said, you need do nothing. And it was about how time becomes irrelevant when you go internally and focus in on your breath. And in physics, they have the quantum field, which, like in religion, they call God. And in religion, they call the Holy Spirit. In science, we call it cellular respiration. So it was like, you need do nothing but go inside. And Einstein's theory of relativity was that space-time bends in the presence of matter and energy. So when you bring that presence back down into your body, when you bring, heaven down to earth, you can release the tension, and time essentially becomes irrelevant when you are slowing down your breath and able to connect better with yourself. So that's what I was reading this morning. And then I just picked a few random cards from my deck of love letters. I'll share with you really quick. I don't have too much time. We've got to go. The first card is you're unforgettable. Second one, you're here to love. Third one, you are perfect. Fourth is spend an unusual amount of time with yourself and laugh at your imperfections. I really like that one. And the last one is take it easy on yourself. So these were really sweet. I just saw them as I was reading to you. But you are unforgettable. You're here to love. You're perfect. And the imperfections, like I kept thinking, I fell really hard at work the other day. Like, obviously not on purpose. It was really embarrassing and it was also really painful. But after I fell and I was like profusely sweating because I was embarrassed, I was like, this wave of like hysterical laughter came over me. And I was just like, it's just funny because it's like, if we were perfect, we would never fall, we would never drop things. And, it's like sometimes you gotta spend an unusual amount of time with yourself and just think about, all the mistakes that I made. Like, you're so funny, you're so hilarious, you're perfect in every single way. And like, take it easy on yourself because nobody's perfect. And that the first card, you're unforgettable, just reminds me of like, you just don't know who you're meeting. You're here to love. You're unforgettable. You don't know who you're meeting. You don't know what people are going through. It's a very emotional time for a lot of people in the world. Again, everything in the world wants us to be outside of ourselves, focused on being angry. And I keep sharing, I'm going to keep sharing this post that I saw every day on my story. It said, there's some fool out there sitting next to a waterfall, some poor phoneless fool sitting next to a waterfall, not knowing how anxious and angry he's supposed to be. Because like, when you are just like, if you didn't have a phone, if you weren't connected to like the worldly events, you would just be like content with like watching the grass be the grass, watching the butterflies flutter in the wind, and or watching the waterfall. It's like, you wouldn't know how angry you were. And all of the events outside of ourselves, they just want us to be tense, and it's like taking away our health. And we don't know, there's so many atrocious things happening everywhere. Like, we don't hear everything that's happening on the news at all. Like, we don't hear hardly anything. We don't know what's going on the other side of the world. There's so many things. So it's like, we could be narrow focused and angry and anxious, and that could be that energy that we're putting out into the world. Or you could just be like a dot, a ripple of love. And it's like, do you want to live in heaven or hell? So maybe it's as simple as that. So anyway, I gotta go. Today's a beautiful day. Spend an unusual amount of time with yourself and laugh at your imperfections. Spend some time with yourself. You are so beautiful and intelligent. And your breath is so powerful. So anyway, I gotta go. Love you so much. You can like, share, and subscribe. But as always, I wish you the best of luck.